One activist, Jess Sundin, had her home raided along with 22 others last September and is here to talk about her activism and the current situation of her case.
When the FBI came to our home at 7 in the morning, they gave us a search warrant saying they were looking for evidence that I had provided material support to foreign terrorist organizations. The search warrant entitled them to look through everything in our home. They took many boxes full of papers and books, all my political papers, pictures, videos and music, anything about Palestine or Colombia, and anything about the anti-war committee, which I'd been involved with in my community, and anything that had lists of names and contact information like my address book.
Steve Downs with Project Salam is also present to talk about what he calls preemptive prosecution.
Preemptive prosecution is a practice that the government has started of trying to essentially convict people of crimes before they commit the crime. What they did was, after 9/11, they decided that they wanted to locate people who might be security risks. And in order to do that, they began to focus on people's ideology, on the theory that ideology would predict what kind of actions people might take in the future. And if they found ideologies that they were concerned about, that they felt were uncomfortable about, they would bring fake charges, phony charges against people in order to lock them up before they could commit a crime. Ever since 9/11, they've been doing this. We're tracing some 400 cases right now. Probably there are more than that, but we don't even know about them. There's a whole preemptive effort going on, not only with prosecutions, but also with things like deportations. They go after immigrants. They go after people that they are uncomfortable about ideologically and harass them or try to get them fired or ask a lot of questions or do other kind of things that will make them aware that the government is going to use the power against them.
You know, we always remind people who are visited by the FBI or contacted by the FBI that if they are inside the United States, whether they are documented or not, citizens or not, they have the right to remain silent and the right to an attorney. And groups like CARE, the ACLU, the Asian Law Caucus, and the National Lawyers Guild all provide free legal aid to individuals who have been targeted or contacted by the FBI.
All 23 activists were subpoenaed by a federal grand jury, but have all refused to testify at the closed grand jury hearings. They may face charges of contempt of court, which can carry a prison sentence as long as the jury sits.